everyone,
everybody.
and welcome to Hollywood,
Bollywood,
Denverwood.
Today is
Wonder-Filled Wednesday.
when we talk about the creative part of the acting process, which is really acting.
I wonder what we'll talk about. Like how I did that? Wonder-filled. Okay.
Welcome to Hollywood, Bollywood, Denverwood, where you learn how to start your acting career, no matter where you live. And now, your hosts, Elizabeth and Troy Horn.
Anyway, Wonder-Filled Wednesday. We're going to do an overview of the actor's process.
What they do and why. In coming weeks, we're going to go into a lot of detail. Like, we're actually going to guide you through acting exercises, the same kind of stuff we do in acting class. But for today, we're just going to talk a little bit about being an actor. Not just your body, but your entire being is your instrument, right? If you play piano, piano is your instrument. Painters paint, dancers dance, etc.
Actors act.
Yes. Actors, it's not just like hitting your marks and saying the lines, right? It's the involvement of your entire mind, body, and spirit. So,
Let's talk about their mind, body, and spirit.
Mind. Mind is all about knowing what you're doing. You know, knowing your craft and how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you learn that?
How did I learn that? Well, let me think about this. I think I went to acting class. And then I applied the information that I learned in acting class.
Can you tell we believe in studying your craft?
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I mean, it's just so how many people just, just kind of have this notion that, you just have it, or that, you're just innately gifted. And it's like, I want to tell you guys something. Yes, you are given a gift at the very beginning, but like some people say, it's like this ball of coal. And there needs to be pressure applied to that coal, and pushing and teaching and learning to make it a diamond. And that's what acting classes and application, also we're talking about, is for your career. It's like, so you can make people laugh. That's great. That's like step 0.0001, because there are a million people that are funny. Hey, I think I'm pretty funny.
Cricket.
But I'm not going to be a comedian tomorrow, because there's a lot of learning that goes with becoming a comedian. What I'm saying to you guys is, when you're an actor, please do yourself a favor and apply the knowledge of others, the instruction of others, the lessons that you get from going to acting class. So, short answer, after a long answer, is I went to acting class and then I applied the information in auditions and in shows.
Absolutely. Learn your craft, learn technique. We'll be teaching you technique in coming weeks.
Yes.
But there's this funny myth that people love to believe that, you've just, like you said, you just got it and never studied, just showed up and was brilliant. Well, that might work for a single movie, or a single role. Right. And you might just be so perfect for it, you just kind of do what you do. But then the next project, you're going to do the exact same thing, and at some point you're going to need to have actual skills.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so study. Go to class, work with a coach, read books, all of the above.
Yeah.
Great.
And preferably, I'm going to go on record and saying, preferably you want to have a mentor or a coach who is at least a few steps ahead of where you are or where you want to be. So for instance, if you're saying, I want to be in film and television, or I want to be on Broadway or something like that, you might want to go to someone who has actually been there.
Or their students are doing it.
Or their students have been there.
Yes.
There's that too, yeah. Or their students have achieved that success.
Right.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of movies. He's done Broadway. We both have done a lot of other, theater and shows and whatnot. Right. But you, yes, find a coach who's done what you want to do.
Or their students are doing it.
Yeah, or they have students who are doing what you want to do.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be necessarily your ultimate goal, because if you live in the middle of nowhere, it might be hard to find someone who has achieved your ultimate goal, right? Because they probably live in LA,
right.
or somewhere else.
Right.
But find someone who's ahead of where you are.
Right, on the next level. Like say, I've done, school shows. I would like to do community theater. Well, let me make sure my coach's students are doing community theater, or that my coach has done community theater. Or I want to do regional theater. Well, let me make sure my coach has students that are doing regional theater, or she's done regional theater. And you see where we're going.
Yes.
Yeah, so that kind of stuff.
Exactly. I want to be a union actor. Has this coach ever been a union actor?
Right,
are there students getting into the unions?
Right.
That kind of deal.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's how you help yourself. Help yourself, help yourself.
All right, let's move on to body.
Body.
The mind, body, and spirit equation.
Bam. Body. Experience.
Okay, so body. The truth is, you got to use your body a lot as an actor, right? And so take care of it. Drink water, sleep, exercise, because being an actor is sometimes incredibly physically demanding or uncomfortable.
Woo, yes.
Okay, let's just start with like Disneyland. I mean, or Walt Disney World, even hotter.
Yeah, I worked there.
Think about summertime in a Disney park. It is hot. And there are people wearing these giant plastic heads.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And like bouncing around. That is physically demanding right there.
Or you're out there, like we were doing with all the Groove 66 people. What's up, Groove 66 people?
Aww.
Singing.
It was an acapella group.
And
Disneyland
Disney,
and California Adventure. Oh, so cute.
Anyways, and they were singing in the blazing sun in California.
No shade.
No shade for 25 minutes. And we had vests on and a shirt, because it was the whole Disney look. We had a shirt on, a vest on top of that, these long jeans, like the whole deal, because we had to look Disney.
Which is awesome.
And we were sweating like a dog in there. Anyways, but we had to smile and sing God Bless the USA for 25 to 30 minutes. So sometimes you gotta stay in shape and suck it up, let it go.
That was loud.
So
anyway,
take care of your body.
Physically demanding. Who knows? You could be asked to do anything, but even sometimes just shooting a scene, say a scene on a couch, it can be demanding because you might be working for hours, you might be hungry, you might be tired, you might have flown in the night before and not really gotten any sleep. Excuse me. Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, moving on to spirit. To me, this is really what acting is all about. The mind and body part, learning your technique, taking care of your body. These are super important. I didn't mention in the body part just knowing how to move. That's a whole other deal. Knowing how to move for the genre you want to do.
Like Jagger. Get the moves like Jagger.
If you want to do musical theater, you need to know different movement skills than if you want to do film or television. Just like being able to hit your marks and be in the light and, hold your head the right way and whatnot.
Yeah. Maybe even go to like a dancing or a movement class. Trying to get your body moving so you know how it works.
Yes. Keep learning. Yeah. Spirit. This is, to me, the heart of acting. Spirit. Heart. The intangibles. So, actors are professional empathists. I'm pretty sure that's a word, but I'm not entirely sure. They practice empathy as a profession. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings and or experiences of others. And that is what actors do. So the way to develop that is...
Thought we were doing the game where I say one word.
Oh my gosh. Okay, start.
Watching.
No.
No.
Oh, sure. Okay. People.
And.
Animals?
No.
Okay. All right. The way to develop empathy, start in life, right? Try to understand people. When you meet someone, try to understand them. What is their story? How are they feeling?
Talk less.
Smile more.
And listen more. Like I say, you have one of these and two of these. So you should use this half as much as you use these. And when you do that, you can understand people and understand their feelings and become a professional empathist. See, I'm being a professional empathist.
Oh my gosh. Not to be confused with ventriloquist.
I like how I did that. Anyways, yes.
So start in your life. Try to empathize with everybody you meet. Shut off that judgment, right? Because as an actor, you cannot judge the character you're playing. You just have to understand.
Right.
You have to feel what it would be like to be in that person's circumstances.
Yes.
And what, like if you have to do something that you feel like I would never do that, maybe you would never squash a bug, but you have to squash a bug as an actor. You have to like really understand what would make me choose to squash a bug.
Right. In that imaginary circumstance, as that person, why would I feel motivated to squash a bug? Right.
So everybody you meet, like, look into their soul, listen to them, hear how they're feeling, hear what's happening with them. And we use a little metaphor that we learned somewhere.
Right. Brian Tracy.
Okay, Brian Tracy. I love to give credit. I can't always remember. Keep swinging that spotlight around. If the spotlight's on you, cool. But swing it back around and listen to that other person.
Right, so the idea is that there's a spotlight. Always play a game, there's a spotlight in the middle of you and the person you're talking to. And this is not on stage because you have lines, but when you're in real life, the idea is that the spotlight is on you whenever you are talking. Your job in the game is to make sure the spotlight is turned around on the other person. When they push it back to you, your job is to push it back to them as quickly as possible. So that's what we mean by the spotlight in the middle.
Excuse me one second. I'm going to swing the spotlight. Okay, so right now the spotlight's on Troy, and now it's on me behind camera.
Yeah.
Me.
There
Troy. Me.
There you go. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that, you know, becoming an empathist will allow you to listen to what they are saying and to turn the spotlight back onto them.
Cool.
So, there we go.
All right, being an actor, the creative process. Mind, body, and spirit.
There it is. Hope that this helped you guys. Please leave a comment below. Let us know how we can serve you guys better. Share this video with someone who you know would need it or would like to watch it or can learn from it. And of course, if you have any questions that you'd like for us to answer on Super Saturday.
Super Saturday.
Super Saturday.
Super Saturday.
Super Saturday. Please go ahead and email us at info@coloradoschoolofacting.com. That's info@coloradoschoolofacting.com. This has been Hollywood.
Bollywood.
Denverwood. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Mwah. Bye.